Hi YouTube friends! So today I wanted to show you guys a speed build that I made using the new Paranormal Stuff Pack. So this is just a small house that I pre-built, and here's my layout. Over there on the right where I'm putting the lights is going to be the living room. And I really love those new lights actually from the new pack. I kind of wish we had them like as a single light though. They look super cool grouped together like that, but I'd love to see them like just as an individual lantern. I think it'd be really cool, and even like for outdoors. I haven't used them outdoors yet, but I think that would be super cool. So I love also these new couches. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I tend to use love seats in my game more than like full-size couches. I just feel like they fit better in most spaces, and I tend to make small houses usually, so the love seats definitely fit together better there. And I love this also, the gallery wall too. Super cool item. I think a lot of this stuff is like kind of expensive on the gallery, or sorry, on the build mode, but I don't know. So like some of it's cheaper, like the plant that I'm using there on the little end table is only I think 45 simoleons or something. But all the artwork in this pack is super expensive, and the new rug, which I'll use later, you'll love. Another thing that I really love about this pack is those little lights that I'm using there in the entry and in the living room, the wall lights. I don't use wall lights actually a ton in my game, but for some reason, like, I'm loving using these wall lights. I think they're super cute. And then there's that rug I was talking about. I sized it down a bit to fit in this room, but it looks awesome sized down as well. And the wallpaper matches super well. I usually just paint my walls a solid color, but I'm loving this new wallpaper. I think it's such a cute floral design. Really, really cool. And I liked using the mirror there with the plant in front of it. I think it just looks super cute. So here, I guess I'm moving on to the entryway now, adding cute little rug, and then into the dining area. I just did kind of a little breakfast nook right here, and then later I'll add like a bigger dining room in the kitchen area as well. But I thought the kitchen fit really well into this little corner of the house. And here I'm playing around with the different cabinets. So this build actually is all paranormal stuff and just base game, because I wanted to have it on the gallery so anybody could download it without using 1,000 packs. Here I'm kind of struggling with where to put the sink. I always like to line the sink up, I don't know if you guys do this, but in front of the window. But it didn't work out because of the way my counters were. So I was trying to figure out like different solutions where I put my counters. Sometimes I even do like a double sink moment when that happens, but I don't think I did in this build. Yeah, I just kept it there, and then there's the stove too. And later I'm going to put curtains on this windows. I also love the new curtains that comes with this pack too. And oh my goodness, I love the shelf, but my one thing, and I've heard other YouTubers mention this as well, I really wish that little plant that's hanging off of it came as a separate item, because it would be so cute on top of like any kind of shelf. You know, it's adorable. The shelf is a little bit big, so I don't use it a ton, but I think it's adorable. It's so cute. Another one of those wall lights. And I'm using that half rug again. I've been using that a lot. It's just in the base game, not with the new pack. So have you guys seen the name for the little mini cow plant? I think it's called Mini Simsy. They named the cow plant after Lil Simsy. And so here I'm using a couple items. Well, now I'm doing the bathroom, but I was using a couple items from the Hispanic Heritage update. I love how colorful those items are, and I think they added actually a lot to the base game for this game. And I love this hanging plant. So I'm kind of playing around with different plants. That is also one of the little palms. I toyed with putting that there. And I think it's a really cool plant. It's so huge though. It's hard to fit in like anywhere in a build because it's just a massive plant. So I ended up just using these base game plants and then the hanging plant above it, which looked awesome. And as you can see, that was also the first thing that I put in the bedroom. Love that new plant. I've been using it in so many of my builds lately. And I did kind of an in-table moment here. I was toying with whether I wanted to have like a little, the bedroom obviously isn't very big, so a dresser or a seating area. So we'll see what I do with that. I love these new chairs. I think they're absolutely adorable. I went for just the plain one here, but I love the pattern as well. The pattern looks super cute. So I was able to fit in a little sitting area and also the dresser there too. And here's the new curtains. I think they're so cool with the little beads hanging down. I also don't use curtains like a ton in my houses. Sometimes just in the bedrooms and maybe like the kitchens or something. But I've been using these curtains a lot because I just think they're just so cute. They add so much to a room for sure. And they come in so many fun colors that really complement the furniture. They look awesome. And I added a couple skill items in here. I don't believe this has a TV, but I did add a bookcase so your Sims can get their fun up. And a couple little decorations for the yard. I did landscape this off camera, but I'm adding a few things to the yard that I think look nice. Some chairs that match the outside of the house. And I went for like a kind of a sage green color scheme. I think it looks cool here. And with that plant especially, kind of bringing some of the paranormal aspects of the new pack out to the exterior of the house as well. And I'm doing, looks like a little fenced-in backyard with some extra landscaping there in the back. Kind of take care of that little awkward area there where you wouldn't necessarily put any furniture. Yeah, I just went simple with the landscaping on this one. Just some green and some white flowers. I thought it looked really nice with the house. I love using those like little daisies. I use mostly base game landscaping anyways. The only other pack I use a lot for landscaping is the romantic garden pack. If you don't have that pack, I think it's a really neat addition to your game if you like doing more landscaping outside and more like romantic kind of garden builds. Looks really cool. I did a grill out here so your Sims have a place to grill. Do you guys like using grills in your game? Sometimes I feel like whenever I use a grill and when I'm actually playing The Sims, my Sims end up starting a fire or something like that. The grills are not the best for Sims with low cooking skill for sure. So I realized here you really can't size down a fountain because the water effects still come out of the same place as if it were the size it's supposed to be, but I liked it that size anyway, so I went with the fountain there. I don't usually do fountains, but I thought it was a cute addition for sure. And here I think I'm just showing off the build, adding a mailbox. I forgot a couple necessities. One thing I usually forget is a trash can in the bathroom and in the kitchen. So I at least added one into the kitchen for this build, not the bathroom because it's a pretty tiny bathroom. But I added one to the kitchen and I'm kind of showing off all the rooms really quick. I hope you guys really liked this build. I'm putting it on the gallery. It's just called Paranormal House or Small Paranormal House. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be posting new videos, and I hope you can tune in. Thanks.